Due to the circumstances I'll explain in a bit, we're going to shoot this thing right now. This is a little flight computer, and it is going into the air with a slingshot, and it says it's recording. So let's see how this thing works. Firing! Yep. There it is. Let's see if we can't get some data off of this thing. Today is September 12th, 2019. This is Steve Harris doing a video experiment with the little flight computer that was donated to us for the Parachute Drop Disaster Relief Delivery open source project that we're doing. Tell it to stop recording. It's ending. It's downloading. And, that went to 48 feet, 3 flights. It went to a height of 600, wow, with a slingshot, it went to 696 feet. Max speed was 123 miles per hour, peak acceleration was 4 Gs. Close to apogee, 5 seconds. Apogee to eject. Ejection altitude, 682 feet. You know, I wonder if that's above sea level. No, that's altitude. That's altitude. Initial descent, 12 feet per second. Landing speed, 12 feet per second. See, this is what we're going to need to know on the parachutes is right here. Is after they open, how many feet per second are they falling? We want them to fall at 20 feet per second or lower. That's the equivalent of a drop from 4 feet. That's also the speed at which you land if you're jumping out of an airplane with a parachute. So this little thing will work absolutely great. Thanks to the anonymous donor, or the person who wants to remain anonymous. Thank you for buying that little flight computer for about $100. This has just made all of the instrumentation and testing to be done by the people in the field easy. Yes, this is going to the people in the field. Okay, I'm not keeping this. This is going to the people doing the testing. So this is my little overview test. Did it out here in the back of a schoolyard on a cloudy, rainy day. Hey, guess what? I was looking at the wrong data. I was looking at the test flight. Wonder why those numbers weren't quite right. I reached a maximum altitude of 4 feet. Total flight time was 4 seconds. The acceleration through the slingshot was 0.15 seconds. Max speed was 32 miles an hour. The peak acceleration, 23 Gs. Coast to apogee was 1.3 seconds. And why my initial descent and landing descent didn't fill in, I don't know. Maybe because I gotta have this on experimental instead of rocket. But the interesting thing is, here is this flight chart of the entire flight. This is what a drop chart will kind of look like, only you won't have this initial part right here. However, using the chart and the data, I extrapolated that I fell at 19.2 feet per second, which is perfect. That is what we want to do, like I said, about 20 feet per second, and it worked very, very good. So, a little test shot, successful. Got to do a few tweaks to it, but this is what you guys can look forward to doing on your Android or your Apple phone or tablet with the little itty-bitty, come on, turn over, the little itty-bitty Altimeter 3 flight computer. You see? It's not very big at all. Charge it up on USB, tell your phone to record, and then once it's recording, you drop your weight and parachute off the fire tower or wherever you're at and let it record the entire descent, and we will know everything we need.